Capricorns, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. For Capricorns, what can you expect coming up in your lives? Any advice from the universe is so welcome for Capricorns. There you are as the King of Pentacles for Capricorn. Whoa. For Capricorns, your weekly reading. What do you need to know? Okay, let's see what we have that came out here. I put the cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. This is a general reading, so it won't resonate with everyone. You can take from the readings what you will. You can get a private reading from somebody that you trust. You can check your moon sign, which is your private and emotional self. You can get that information online. Many websites have it. Okay, a few cards left over for this reading. The overall energy, wow, is the Six of Wands. Success in love. Whoa. Okay, these wands coming up in the background, people celebrating your success in love. Look at that wreath. That is all about engagement and success in love. This is surrounding your entire reading. Let's find out why. Up here in your highest energy is the Knight of Swords. So this is a very actionable card, okay? Sword up, seeking truth, seeking clarity. So you make a movement. You are seeking truth and clarity. I think you want to know if this is the right person for you to move forward with. There's somebody either coming in or is in your life, and you're going to take action. You're going to seek truth. You're going to seek clarity, I think, before you actually commit to someone who is in your life. You're probably already being seen as a couple for many of you. I have the Ace of Swords next to the Knight of Swords and right above the Six of Wands. So there's that sword. You know, it's like take a magnifying look at that sword, because this is all about the truth, all about the clarity, and it comes through conversations. So there you are. You're having those truthful, honest conversations with the person that you really probably you do love. I think you love them. So either that or you're sorting through. You might be sorting through a couple of people trying to figure out who's best for you, because I have the Three of Wands here next to the Ace of Swords. And the Three of Wands is holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, looking out over the world. There's three ships out there. This is waiting, watching, wondering for your ship to come in. Now, this is what you're trying to get to the bottom of, I think. I think someone actually is in your life that you're trying to figure out, are they your ship to move forward with? I have the Sun. Good card. Right under the Knight of Swords. Right next to the Six of Wands. So the Sun is all about fresh starts, new beginnings, with lots of love and lots of joy. And look, there's a child in the card. There can be a child involved in this reading. But there's so much love and joy, and this is what you're seeking. This is what you're trying to be sure of. They're your ship, and that your future can be filled with love and joy. I have the Justice card on the other side of the Six of Wands and under the Three of Wands. So the Justice card here is the card for Libra. So Libra might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But you have your sword up. I mean, this is about having your sword up. You're kind of on guard. You're really trying to be careful in the steps that you take forward. You want to be balanced and you want to stay balanced. Balancing those scales, seeking that truth, that clarity, self-justice. So, you're being very cautious and moving forward with someone whoever, I think everybody already sees you as a couple with. I have the King of Pentacles under the sun. This is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And we know that we're doing your reading, Capricorn, so this is you. But one of those signs might be strong in someone else's chart too around this reading. The King of Pentacles, though, you're looking at that pentacle, very mature-minded. The kings and queens are very mature-minded. And you're really focused on your future. Right under the sun. Is this your fresh start? Is this your new beginning? Is it going to be filled with love and joy? You're really, really thinking about this. That's where your mind is at. And then next to the King of Pentacles and right under the Six of Wands is a Ten of Wands. So this has all been a burden. It's probably been weighing heavy on you, trying to figure out if you still want to move forward with whoever it is that you're seen as a couple with. And it's been a burden. But with the Ten of Wands, what's great about that card is there's no 11. So you're going to start dropping wands. Look how hunched over that person is. You're going to drop them all at once or one by one. But you're going to start letting this burden go. And I think it's through getting all your truth and clarity that you so much need to make your decisions and moving forward. You also have some questions about the love. You want to make sure the love is there. I have the Queen of Cups next to the Ten of Wands and right under the Justice card. This is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. What the Queen's doing is trying to peek in those little windows around that cup. It's the only cup in the deck with a lid on it. And that cup is full of answers to love questions. So, yeah, love's on your mind. And you have questions. You want to make sure that this loving relationship can stay loving. Very, very mature thinking here going on before you actually move forward. So, I do think you're seen as a couple with someone, and you're trying to decide whether this is your ship. Is this your ship? Are they? Well, you're going to find out because you're going to drop that burden there that you've been carrying about these issues. You might be an overthinker. You may have had bad experiences before. You're just trying to be very careful and cautious about moving forward. 1, 2, 4. Okay, we got them. We got the cards, and I kind of see why now. Oh, you want to make sure, and you know they do love you. Okay, I can see that. Okay, I have the Hierophant here. Next to the Three of Wands, this is the card for Taurus. Taurus might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. Very spiritual card. This is about commitment, security, stability, groundedness. This is a card for marriage. Well, yeah, I really think you're trying to sort through this because you know where you're headed, and you're headed toward marriage. Okay? And if this is going to head toward marriage, maybe they've already, popped the question, or you've popped the question, you still want to make sure that you're doing the right thing for your life. Are they your ship? I have the Four of Cups next to the Hierophant. Four of Cups, this is like, oh, you don't know. See, you're caught in a place where you're trying to decide if they have the love to make this last. Do they really love you as much as they need to in order to move forward? Because you're not reaching for this cup. There's an offer being made here. And you're just kind of thinking about it. You're like, yeah, I know it's there, but I know there's more cups out there. And you're just trying to get all your T's crossed, your I's dotted, and trying to be certain about this relationship and moving forward. So you're not jumping on an offer. I think you know the offer's coming, and you're just hesitant about whether or not to accept it when it comes in. I have the 5 of Swords next to the 4 of Cups. There might have been somebody else in this person's life that we're talking about. Someone really you need more truth and clarity about. It might be an ex. It might be a child. It might be a mother. It might be a friend. There's just somebody attached to this person that you need more truth and clarity about, and you will get it. So once you get all your truth and clarity, that you're going to be able to decide and make a good decision for you on what to do here. I have the 4 of Pentacles next to the Justice card and under the Hierophant. So, you know, you've just been kind of feeling like, I don't think you want to make a move. That's how I think you're feeling. I think you want to stay stuck in a spot right now until you make up your mind. And I think that's what this card is all about. And Temperance is actually right next to the 4 of Pentacles, which is about commitment and security. You just kind of want to just, let's put all this on pause for a little bit here while I figure things out. But Temperance is a card for Sagittarius. Sagittarius might be strong in your chart or around this reading. Their job, your guardian angels and spirit guides, are to help you to be tempered. So they're trying to help you, you know, take that foot, out of the waters of emotion and put it on the ground with the other foot. They want you to be balanced, and they want you to be patient. They use your patience, and you are using your patience, definitely. And you are balanced. You got the Justice card here. So they're doing their job. This is time that you need to take for you to make any big decision here as far as a relationship goes. I have the 7 of Swords under the 5 of Swords and next to Temperance. So whoever this other energy is, or whatever this other energy is, I just don't think they were totally truthful to you about it. And that's why you have so many questions. So there was a little bit of hiding stuff. Maybe they just didn't want to talk about it. Maybe they just, you know, want to get whoever this is behind them. But you still have questions, and you still need your answers, and you're going to seek them, and you're going to get them. I have the 6 of Cups under the 4 of Pentacles and next to the Queen of Cups. This is a soulmate card. Young soulmate card. Look, there's a flower in the cup. That's the only cup that's allowed to have anything in it. So they are sincere, you know. They do have love for you, definitely. You for them too. You may have known them earlier in life, in this life, but you've definitely known them in another life, okay, because they're a soulmate. So you might have known them from your school years or something and reconnected later in life. But this 6 of Cups is sitting right between the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Yes, you're soulmates. And there is love between the two of you. I feel like the other person, because I have the King of Cups here, I feel like the other person, that's why you're trying to figure out the love and trying to make sure that, you know, it will stay, is because the other person isn't, they're not, it might be like pulling teeth to even, you know, get them to show their love, because they're holding that cup pretty close. Look how close. They're not handing it out really, but they do have a huge cup of love for you. So Temperance is saying, just be patient, be balanced, take your time, and until all this comes together, because they are a soulmate and they do have love for you. I have the Knight of Wands. Now, they have probably, maybe even earlier in your life, there's some history here. I feel history in this reading between the two of you. And that's why you have to get all these answers to your questions, because you want to make sure that this is going to be a stable, secure, and long-lasting relationship, because you kind of feel it heading that way. I have the Knight of Wands right next to the King of Cups and under the Seven of Swords. Yeah, in the beginning, maybe even in younger years, they may have ran in and out of your life. They may have been flighty, not stable, you know, just carefree and really not marriage material, okay? But maybe they've grown now. And maybe things have changed, but you need to make sure, okay? And you know this is coming. You know there's a commitment coming if you're not already in a commitment. And before actually following through on anything, you've got to get your questions answered. And you will take action to get that done, which is great. Because you do need to know what you're doing. You've got to think about yourself. This card actually that's sitting out here, I'm not going to pull a universe card, but it says, I am selfish enough to want to feel good. and it's talking about feel good forever, not just today. So I think that's what you're trying to do, is be careful, be cautious in making your decisions and moving forward for your best interest. I had a card flip, and that's going to be your card. For your angel card, put my glasses on here. And this card is the Ace of Action. I'm going to read it to you. This cherub is heralding a time of wonderful new opportunities related to your creativity, your career, or pursuing your dreams. This is a card of action. And if you've been procrastinating, it's time to really get busy. It's also a great time to start a new business. Have confidence in your abilities. So perhaps this person, in order to move forward with them, they might expect you to give something up. This card is suggesting not to give up any part of yourself. Be yourself. Be your creative self. And you can also be creative in the way you handle this situation. But you're being very cautious and moving forward, even though the love is there and they really are a soulmate. So, wow, Capricorns, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.